10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, welcome back to another movie. Today we're going to work on this trailer hitch like I've been talking about and yapping about all the time. So that's what we're going to do. And some sparks are going to fly and hopefully I can get, hopefully it works, hopefully it fits. I don't know. We'll tell you a little bit more about it when I set you up. And that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to set you up. Okay. Pause. Alright everybody. I'm back. I'll set you up. You're all set up. Well, not really. But, anywho, I got all the stuff I need, I think. So, that's what we're dealing with. And there's the hitch. Brand new. It is actually for, it's a Kurt. So it's pretty good. Heavy duty hitch. It's for a 2015 to 2020 Tahoe. And or a front mount to a Suburban or Yukon. So I think I got it for a pretty good price. It's 150 bucks. So I don't think that's a bad price. I'm thinking it probably a lot more back then, but you see 2015 and 2020 Tahoes, you know, that's well, 2015, that's quite a while ago, but 2020, that's only 4 years ago, so yeah, it's basically new. So I'll show you what I need to do to get this thing on here. Let me see if you can see it. Oh, I doubt it. I'll lower you down. Let's see. It goes down low enough because the mupper's in the way. No. You probably can. So if you look, whoops. I lost my, oh there, okay. Okay, there's the, where you plug in the lights. Now if you see that bar back there, right behind it, this, right here, I gotta cut that off. piece of angle iron. So that's what I'm going to do. That's why I said sparks flying. And we'll zoom out so you can watch me struggle with this. Okay. And we'll be right back. Pause. Okay, we're back. Gonna try to grind this off. Grind these welds off, so we'll see what happens. Like I said, there's not a lot of room under this thing. The looks are deceiving. It looks high off the ground, but it's not. Not underneath here, it's not. Everything hangs down so low. I gotta find a place to position myself for this damn thing. If I didn't have this holding tank here, it'd be a lot easier. Get my head up in here with them headphones on. Alright, well, I guess I'm just go for it. Okay. Well, that was easy. I'm going to get myself a big hammer and see if I can knock off that other piece. The welding isn't very good. It's kind of like mine. Garbage. New tailpipe. No, okay. No working. No grinding. Well, I'm going to get myself a face mask. I'm going to pause you and set some other stuff up. Let that cool down for a minute. Okay. Pause. Okay. I've got the jack with the hitch on it. And it looks like I might have a little problem. It looks like that tailpipe that I put on there is going to be in a way, so I might have to lift it up and around there. I mean, that shouldn't be too big of a problem, but I don't know. We'll see. So, have a laugh and watch me struggle. Yeah. Oh boy. That's not what I had planned. Okay, let's see here. Okay, well. I'll show you what's going on. I mean, okay. I'll show you what's going on in a second here. I straighten this out a little bit. Well, let me show you what's going on, what's really going on. Okay. I wasn't expecting this, but of course I didn't consider everything. Let me see if I can zoom in, show you without moving the camera. I don't know. Okay, well, I don't think you can see, but what I wasn't planning on was on the other side of that bumper there's another plate, and that hitch is the trailer hitch that's on it now is sandwiched between the bumper, and that back piece comes down, and well, let me look again. No, that's not the problem. Let me show you what the problem is. The problem is that I'm running into now. You see, the hitch will fit. Okay? See? If I go underneath here, maybe I can show you. Here's one side. There's the frame, right? There's the hitch, right? Go on the other side. Okay. There's the frame. There's the hitch, right? Like a perfect fit, right? The problem is, what I'm having right now is it will not go up straight and flush because of that piece right there, that cross member was welded to. You see it? Right there? No good. So it won't sit flush. Now, I don't think I can lift it up over it to, whoops, to get on top here. Because that would be awesome if I could get on top there. But the problem with that is I won't be able to drill it, because I want this thing straight. You know that. Everybody knows that. We want it straight. So I think I'm going to have to unbolt that, because that's a great big bracket. Can you saunt it? Because I can't saunt it. But right there's that piece that hangs down, and it's just bolted, but can I get that loose and get those out of there? That's the thing. Okay, I'm going to set you back. So that's thing. Am I going to get able to get those off so I can get that up there? And it's hanging. The hitch is hanging a lot lower than I thought it was going to. For some reason, I thought that was going to be higher, but it's not. So that was a surprise to me too. Anywho, I'm going to work on that for a minute. See what else I can come up with, if I come up with anything, but I'll probably just end up taking those things off, those two pieces off on each side. Okay, pause. Okay, I don't have to take those pieces out that I was talking about. In fact, I think it was just the way the hitch was going up with the jack. So anyway, right now it's held by two C-clamps. Unfortunately, this really wasn't turning out the way I was planning on, because I wanted this hitch up higher. Okay, and right now I think it's probably about the same as the other hitch. Well, no, it's actually lower, but the end part is low as the ball. See if I can zoom in on that. No, the jack might be in the way. Okay. I'll show you. Here's the hitch. Bottom of the square where you put the hitch in. Here's the bottom of the ball. Okay. Now, the reason why I wanted it higher is because every time I back out of this driveway, this hits the street. So therefore, if this is just as low, this is also going to hit the street. Even though I'll get a receptor that it will come out and go up, that part is still going to hit the street. That's not what I wanted. I didn't want that. I thought this hitch was going to go all the way up to the bottom of the bumper, but that's not the case. I'm still gonna mess around with it and see if I can come up with another way of doing this so it's higher, but I don't think so. I think this is probably going to be the best version I come up with. So we'll be back. I'm going to mess around a little bit. We'll be back and see if I come up with something else. I probably won't though. Pause. Okay, so this is what I've come up with. Where I had it was okay. It's not where I wanted it because it hangs so low. But I can move it back or towards us more. But in order to do that, I have to take off the hitch that's on it now, which I didn't want to do. I wanted to put this hitch on and then take that off, but unfortunately this is, whoops, sorry, my hand. Unfortunately this is the way I'm gonna have to do it, and it's either gonna just gonna have to work, and it'll bring it up maybe an inch higher, which is better, so it may not hit when I back out of this driveway, because that's one of the whole purposes of getting a new hitch, is so it doesn't hit when I back out of the driveway, and so I can put on the rack for hauling bicycle and whatever, mini bike, whatever, you know. But anyway, I'm gonna finish this and you're gonna watch whether you like it or not.
I never got an apology so fast in my life. Okay. Just thought you should know.
Believe it or not, that thing is heavy as heavy, really heavy. I don't even know what it is, like an inch thick steel. Okay, well, I mean, there's nothing wrong with this hitch, really. I mean, it just hangs too low. I mean, look. You want to really see what I'm talking about. Look at the hitch nut, or the bolt part. I will never get that off, because those threads are so smashed up. So I'll have to get a new ball and a new receiver, but since I got one on the truck, actually I won't. But I'm going to get one anyway. So line you up again. On one of my tractors. No, I'm just kidding. That wouldn't work. Alright, now. Now I can move it forward. Unhook this, of course. So let me unhook that. Let me drop this. Get under there, unhook it. because that's the last thing I need is to break that. Bad enough I have wiring problems with trailers. I thought. I'm sure it on. Shit. Fucking broke. Oh, great. Okay. Well, that wasn't a great idea. I'm just gonna have to rewire this whole thing. Great job. Great job. Okay. Didn't know that was gonna happen. That's alright. Looks like I'm gonna have to take that off anyway. Okay, right there. Let me C-clamp that up. If I can. Oh, I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. C-clamp is going to be big enough. I really don't know if it is. I hope so. Oh yeah, just, maybe just. Just. Well, let's see. Well, what do you think? It's not really what I wanted. It sticks out pretty far now. But I don't know what else to do, you know? I can move it back to where it was. But then I'll hit the ground. Now I have a possibility of not hitting the ground, but almost hitting the ground. Maybe when it bounces or something. So, but I'll be right back. Pause. Okay, so that's where it's going. And I'm going to get a new ball and receiver because the one on the Durango that I put on it is all rusty looking. It looks like crap next to a brand new Hitch. So I'm going to put a new receiver on it and new ball. So yeah, whatever. Now I just got to drill some holes. That noise you're listening to in the background, someone mowing their yard. Anyway, here we go. And after that, after I get this all bolted up, I get the pleasure of rewiring it, because I'm a goof. So, time to get under here. Hopefully, I can hit it good enough. Oh, let me get a bigger transfer punch, because I need a bigger one. I only got one size bigger than this one, so gonna have to work. Gonna have to. Okay. I didn't like the way I was under there. Anyway. Let me get my light. Make sure I get that as center as I can. It's unplugged, of course. Why would it stay plugged in? That would be more nice, though. Sure, we'll give her a whack. Hope I don't miss. calendar. Okay, that's done. Okay, drill time. Had to wait for my air compressor to go off. But, oh boy, I hope these drill bits, got my heavy duty drill that I bought special for a tractor trying to start it instead of hand crank, you know, instead of winding a rope, and it was a really hard engine to turn over, so I bought that. But whatever. So I hope this drill bit is sharp enough. I'm going to go a little smaller and then go up to the size I need. Hopefully I can drill this straight. Geez. Right? You know me. You know what? I'm already having problems with that. So I'm just going to use another bit. Get this goddamn thing off. Drill bit wanted to wander. on the side. Yeah, I'm going to go on the side, I think. And drill holes all the way through. And then bolt it up, and then I can take my C-clamps off. Yeah. I think. Another thing that isn't light, this drill, heavy. Lefty trying to do righty stuff. Tangle up in the wires. Shit. Never lights. Never shine where you need them to shine. They'll shine everywhere else except for the place you need them to shine. I can't even fucking tell. This is getting too hard. Okay. This is taking too much time, so I'm just going to pause it. I'll come back when I start bolting them in. Pause. Okay, everybody. I kind of lied about coming back to you when I put the bolts in. Well, I tell you what, drilling this steel on this old thing, man, I don't know what kind of steel it is, but I got brand new DeWalt bits, and they're already getting dull. But I got 3 bolts in already, because after I drilled a hole, I just put a bolt in. So I just got done drilling my last hole, and I'm going to put the last bolt in. So I kind of lied and I kind of didn't lie, because I am showing you putting a bolt in. And I didn't know it, but that hitch, that came with bolts. That came with hardware. I did not know that until I took the tape off the Hitch, and I'm like, what's this? Yeah, it's a bunch of hardware. So it's what it is. It's a bunch, some carriage bolts, carriage bolt, and a big flanged nut that has ridges on to dig into the metal, right? And it has a thing to put the carriage bolt in. So that's cool. I'm going to guess, I don't know, but I'm going to guess that these are grade 8 bolts. They should be. If they're not, they should be. But I don't know. Anyway, so I'm going to put these in. Because I did have some bolts ready, but bolts and nuts and washers ready, but I did not know that it came with hardware. So what I'm going to do, put this last one in. Last one in. There we go. Alright. Ooh! Alright, so it's on. Finally. I'll show you how good of a fit this is. I mean, right, because it wasn't for Winnebago, right? It was for Tahoe. It was for Tahoe. And when I was at the flea market, I measured it, and I measured this, the Winnie, this frame here. Where's that flashlight? I measured the frame, and you're not going to be able to see. Hang on. Well, just let me go to the side here, I guess. I don't know. But bear with me. Okay. There's one side, right? And I measured and I measured and I measured this frame, and when I saw this up there, I'm like, man, that does look like, that looks just about the right size. And so I brought the tape measure up to measure the hitch, and it was close, you know, it was really close. I'm like, wow, you know, it won't take much modification. Well, when I brought it home and I put it underneath here, I was really surprised and shocked that it was like perfect, the perfect size. So I was happy with that, but I wasn't expecting it to hang this low. I was under the impression that I was going to be able to that it was going to be up here, but it is what it is. I mean, it is higher than, like an inch higher than where I was originally going to put it, you know, because I did want it underneath this, and it was pretty much flush. But man, now I'm glad I didn't, because that means I would have had to drill through 2 pieces of steel. And just drilling through that 1 piece of steel, I mean, it's not even thick. Look at it. If you can, just saunt on it for a minute. Let me raise it up here, because it's pretty crazy, man. Whoops. I'll lock it. Look at that. It's not even a 1/4 inch thick. It's like, well, maybe it is a 1/4 inch, but I don't think it is. I think it's more like a little more than an 1/8 inch. And man, that shit is hard to drill through. I don't know what kind of steel it is. Super steel. But it's what it is. So thank you. Now I gotta rewire this. I'm not gonna record that because that was my fault. That's nothing new. I gotta wire up this thing here again because I'm a goof and pulled it out, right? Because, you know, because I'm a goof, so I have to figure that out again, wire it up. Because I thought it just would unplug. I guess I don't remember from before. I don't remember. So it is what that is, and I broke it. So I guess the next thing I'm going to have to do is drill some holes in this hitch for the chains. So that ought to be fun. I'm sure it's not as good a steel as what's on here. So that'll be that. Anyway. Thank you for watching my movie. Miss Winnie, thank you for watching a movie. And I don't know what the next project will be. I think I'm out of projects now. Well, the next project I guess will be that putting on that manifold. So I thought this was gonna be like, 4 holes drilled, done. No, this took all day, pretty much. That's okay. Keeps me busy and keeps me out of trouble. So the next one probably will be that manifold. I don't know when I'll get to it. I've got a TV antenna I've got to put on, because we got a TV antenna for this, and gonna put that on. That'll be on a future movie. I might do that next year. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I've done enough on this year. Anyway, I'm rambling. So we'll see you on the next one. Okay. I go now. Buh.